Hey there, welcome to Your Life Rocks, the place for working Christian moms to get tips and inspiration to build a life of balance. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some tips on how you can adjust your weekly success planning routine for the new spring season ahead. If this is your first time here to Your Life Rocks, please make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos that we have for you. And if you have already subscribed to Your Life Rocks, then be sure to share this channel with your other working mom friends. Now, here at Your Life Rocks, we definitely believe that balance is possible for working moms when you have three things in place. Number one is that you're putting God first in your life. Number two, you're living in community. And number three, you're following systems that allow you to create balance in your life, however you define what that is for you. Now, one of these key systems that we talk about is called weekly planning. In fact, we call it weekly success planning because it's not just prepping your food or cleaning your house, but it's really setting you up for success for your entire week. And we have a free course called Weekly Success Planning to help you learn how to implement this system into your life. And you can get that free course by going to weeklysuccessplanning.com, or you can download the Your Life Rocks app, and the course and planning tools are free for you inside of the app to use. Now, weekly planning, just like any other system that you have set up in your life, when you first set it up, everything is like super tight and everything is going as it should. But as we kind of move through life and we're still doing their systems, but we kind of take our focus a little bit off of it and it becomes looser and looser and looser and looser and looser and looser until it kind of falls apart. And this is true for our weekly planning routine, as well as our morning routine, our nighttime routine, all of the routines that we've set up in our lives. And so when we change seasons, it's a great opportunity to just re-examine where we are with those systems and to tighten things back up. And that's what we're going to be talking about today, is how you can do just that. Now, number one, the very first thing that you're going to want to do is to refocus on your goals. Now, I truly believe, and we teach in all of our programs, in setting 90-day goals. So not setting goals for the entire year or 6 months, but really 90 days at a time. And really, when you think about it, the seasons change every 90 days. So every time the season changes, it's a fresh start for you to be able to set new goals in all the different areas of your life. Now, we believe in setting goals in every area of your life so everything stays balanced. I'm going to do an upcoming video all about the difference between setting big goals, what we call lifestyle goals in your life, and these smaller goals that are really achievable in 90 days. And so we're going to go into more detail on that in an upcoming video. But really, when you're setting these goals, you should be setting them for your faith, for your marriage, parenting, career, health, home, finances, and your friends and fun. Yeah, setting a goal around having fun, because what is life if it's not fun, right? When you're adjusting your weekly planning for the new season, you want to first start off with goals. In fact, inside of the free course, we give you that first lesson is all about setting up goals. So if you need some help in that area, definitely check out that course. And if you've done a course maybe forever ago, now is a good time to revisit that course, go back in and set new goals for the upcoming season that you're about to enter. Now, number two, and really a big part of weekly planning when it comes to this particular system, is food planning. It's planning your food, doing your grocery shopping, prepping the food so that you don't have any obstacles coming up in your week when it relates to what it is that you're going to be eating, what you're going to be feeding your family, and all of the time that that takes as a mom. Now, I do have another video for you, and I will make sure I put it right up at the top of this video so you can link to it, and I'll put it in the description as well, where we kind of simplify meal planning for working moms. But now is a good time to revisit that, because when I do that video and you watch it, you'll learn it's a lot of repeating meals over and over and over again. And if you think about what your family eats, there's probably like 6 or 7 meals that just kind of go on repeat. However, when seasons change, those meals often change. For example, my family loves tater tot casserole. I don't make that when the weather warms up as much as I do in the winter months. So some of those key things that we make start to become more on the barbecue, and things that are a little bit fresher versus frozen vegetables as things in the spring start to become more readily available. And so it is important that we start to tweak our meal plan by thinking ahead of what those key meals are that we are going to be eating and wanting to make for our family in the upcoming season. And number three, and I don't want to say this is most important, but it's probably the one you're going to see the biggest change in, is really adjusting the things that are on your preset weekly planning checklist. So inside the app, we have a checklist that when you put stuff on there, every single week, it just refreshes that same list, because oftentimes there are going to be some things that we might add in that are specific to one particular week. But if you're like me, for the vast majority of my weekly planning list, I would say maybe 98% of it, is the same each and every single week. But as the seasons change, there are a few things that might drop off the list and some other things I want to add on. For example, in the winter, I don't wash my car. I don't. I live in rainy Oregon, and if I wash it on the rare chance we have a rain-free day in the winter, it's just gonna rain the next day. Like within 24 hours, you can betcha it's probably gonna rain again. And it just gets the car all mucky and yucky again. So I might wash it like once or twice throughout the winter, but certainly not as often as I do in the spring and summer. And that is one of the things I love about doing on weekly planning days, is to clean my car inside and out so it's fresh and ready for the week ahead. And so as we go into spring, that is one of the things that is new that kind of goes on to my weekly planning list. Now, when we talk about weekly planning, it really is about removing obstacles that might come up. And so if you have goals around, say, working out, and as the weather warms up, you want to start getting outside for your workouts, some of the things that might change on your weekly planning list is setting out a jacket or your gloves or whatever you need to go on your morning walk or run so that you can be prepared and not have that obstacle run in your way of like, oh, it's so cold, I don't want to go outside. It's a lot harder to say that when you're staring at your warm outdoor clothes that you've set aside so you can get outside and have a great workout. So all of that to say that now is a really great time just to look at that list that you have preset and edit it. Delete the things that no longer make sense to you and add in the things that are going to support the new goals that you're setting as you go into the new season. Now, there's so many other systems that I think are really important for working moms as we're creating balance in our life. Things like our nighttime routine, our beginning work routine, our end of work routine, and so much more. So you can check out some of the other videos that we have on this channel, but if there's a particular routine that you would like to learn more about and how I do or how I coach other moms to do it, put it down in the comments and I'd be more than happy to do a video on one of those routines or give you some tips even in the comments. And again, if you are new to weekly planning, make sure you go and check out the Your Life Rocks app or go to weeklysuccessplanning.com so that you can get the free weekly planning course. So until next time, keep building a life that rocks. Bye.